Shinku has arrived, who aside from Lacrimosa, was one of the characters I wanted the most in Neverness To Everness. I have a few pulls for her because they did give us a free 10 pull for something, I do not remember what from. But we have a few pulls to spend. I need 40 more to guarantee her, so we'll see. So we may need to get a little bit lucky, but I believe you generally tend to get the S ranks in this game around 70 pity. So we'll see how this goes. Well, I mean, it's guaranteed, so that takes out part of the luck. But hopefully we can maybe see an early or something and bring home the newest S rank in the game. Temple number 1. There's a bunch of A rank stuff, but unfortunately no S rank. So we move on to 10 pull number 2, which does take us to the... Okay, never mind. The luckier area, but we didn't get lucky in the luckier area. I am probably going to Nether Temple. I could technically buy that from here, but I'm not sure if you want to save this for just buying the standard S ranks, as you won't really lose 50/50s to them. Regardless though, I still have plenty of farming I can do because I may or may not have been taking this game very, very casually. To the point where, I mean, I do some of the events, but I never fully clear a lot of them. And I'm pretty sure I'm still an entire update behind in terms of main quests and exploration. But seeing as quests take a long time, I am going to have a look at what else we can do. There is the Beyond the Rails thing, which I mean I may be able to progress in because I have made some improvements to the Lacrimosa team. It's not great, or I mean Lacrimosa's decent. The other characters aren't great. I mean, I still need to do more work to the team as Lacrimosa is only level 70. The team is, it's going at the moment. Sakiri is also level 70. I cannot say the same for the rest though. Haniel's sitting at level 60 with a not very good build. And then I do have Daffodil who's at level 50. And once again, her build is not very good. So I'm definitely going to do a little bit more work to the team. But as I said, I've been playing this game very, very casually. So I haven't been spending tons of time farming. That is mainly because of the Cyberpunk stuff that was going on in Wuthering Waves. But now that banner has ended, I guess I can probably spend more time in this game and maybe catch up with the story. And also, obviously, build the characters more and just generally do some more stuff in the game. Ooh, now we need 2 teams. I feel as though this is going to go bad. I mean, I have the Nanoli team, so I can run, I guess, that. Bro, the announcer stuff going on in here is crazy. Who in their right mind would want to go on this train? Everything she's saying is pretty much, if anything happens, you are dead. They do luckily give us quite a bit of time to clear this with full stars. That being said, I think this is probably the furthest I'm going to get in here. I mean, yeah, I guess I could maybe go a little bit further, but I think I want to put a little bit more effort into my teams before I try to clear this more. I mean, this is endgame content stuff, and I'm doing it with very much not endgame level characters. But hey, I suppose full marks on that one's not bad. That will be where I leave it though. I'll come back to that with better built characters. Okay, well we did a little bit of farming. Not like a crazy amount, but we've done a little bit. So we can now do another pull, or 10 pull should I say, which gives us her wings. That's actually, I love those gliders, so I'm very happy with that. And hopefully this should also be the pull that gives us the S rank, because this will get us to 71 pity. Unfortunately, no S rank in that. Although again, I will happily take her wings. But now I guess I gotta do a little bit more farming because I surely need another pull or 2. My God, this is one long side quest. I've been skipping 90% of it and it's still taking me like half an hour. It's not been that long, but like, you get what I mean. It's a long side quest. Considering the other few I have just finished, literally were 3 skips of dialogue and that was it. Took me 30 seconds. Well, I got kind of bored of farming, so I've done another thing in here. That is most certainly, though, the furthest we'll be able to go, because that only just was quick enough. But I mean, hey, it gives me another pull, so it's good enough for now. Let's see if the game wants to be nice to me. We get 1, that gets us the S rank. There we go. There is Shinku. Oh my God, that alternate form of hers looks so good. Let's go. That was fairly easy, to be honest. I mean, I had to do a bit of farming, but not the worst pulling session I have done. I have heard a little bit that she has sort of a clunky playstyle and doesn't do a ton of damage, but oh my god, that's a lot of text. I guess I will see how much damage she does and how clunky her playstyle is. I mean, the animations look good, so that's enough for me to already like the character. And she has this insane looking burst animation. Oh my goodness. And puts her into this state, which, yeah, that looks kind of sick. I cannot even see what's going on my screen right now. God damn, they cooked with this animations. Oh, she runs fast as well. I gotta say, it's a little tiny bit confusing with the playstyle. And I guess I could sort of see where people think it's a bit clunky, but honestly, I don't mind it. It's definitely a very flashy playstyle, I'll give it that. So I guess now we need to figure out builds, teams, weapons, all of that stuff. So in terms of levels, I should be able to level her up. The issue is going to be this stuff though, because I never have enough stuff. Okay, well I farmed everything I can. And in doing so, we also hit Hunter level 48. And I had a look at what we should do with Shinku's build. So we will start by ascending her. I did also do a run of the Headless Rider, but I have no more pixel stuff left. So we may not be able to get her super far today. We can at least though get her up to level 50. So now we have to deal with everything else. In terms of the arc, I mean, I'd like to run a signature at some point, but I don't think I'll be able to get it. So I think this will probably be our best option right now. I'll see if we can level it up, but I kind of doubt we will be able to. What do you know? We can't level it up. I'm assuming that's probably because of these. Actually, no, it is because of these stupid things, because of course it's the anomaly drops. Well, I might go farm some of them later, but we'll quickly just go over the rest of our build. Console-wise, I think it's fairly obvious we want to run the Cosmos damage, and I'd say crit if we can. I mean, I guess I could use this crit rate. It's decent. I mean, it's not very good, but yeah, screw it. I probably shouldn't have leveled it up because it's got really bad substats, but... And then we need some modules for her. Okay, well, the pieces are not very good. I will hopefully do some more farming and get some better pieces because these are all quite bad pieces. But with her current build, she is running a 40 to 142 or 44 to 142, which definitely could go up. The crit rate will definitely go up a bit more with this, and hopefully I can get a lot better pieces on her. That's probably our only good piece, but it'll do for now, which just leaves us with the Esper abilities. Now for this, I don't know how much stuff I'll have, but we'll craft and convert whatever we've got. And I believe we want basic as priority number 1, and that's all we could level up. Sick. Well, looks like I'm really going to need to do a lot more farming then. So finally, that just leaves us with teams. I think something along the lines of this will probably be a fairly decent team for Shinku. That is slightly unfortunate because not everyone on here is super built, but we can look past that, I guess, because I am not at all going to have the resources to level people up. I suppose though these two are both level 60, which is, you know, it's okay. So, I mean, it's not the best team because everyone on this team is not fully built, but hey, it's something, I guess. I will definitely be working on this team in my own time, obviously. Now that the Cyberpunk banners have finished, I will be spending more time on this game. So hopefully I can get this team as well as the Lacrimosa team somewhat built. Also, we now have Shinku, so we can see what our glider looks like. And oh my god, that looks so good. She literally has like flame wings going on. That's so sick. I am stoked I got that actually. Well, I'm going to have to do some more farming tomorrow to get this fully finished off and actually see some decent damage. But before I do that, we have one more temple on the weapon banner, which I mean, earlies possibly? Oh, okay, earlies, let's go. And that is Shinku's weapon. I don't know if there is a soft pity. I know it guaranteed me, I think I was like 2 or 3 10 pulls away. Or pulls, I guess, because you can't really do single pulls in the weapon banner. I think I was maybe 2 or 3 away, so I don't know if there's like a soft pity there. But hey, that now means I can get Shinku off this one, which is not super recommended, and put her on her signature, which also now means I have to level up her signature. And it, of course, it needs these drops. So that's not going to happen. I mean, I guess I'll farm for more of them tomorrow and we'll go from there. Okay, well, it is the next day and I have done a bit of farming. I realized that yesterday I only farmed one type of the enemies that drop these things when there's actually quite a few different enemies. I farmed a few of them and there's a few more that I can farm now if I need. So I should be able to do a decent amount of work to Shinku today. And I mean, ignoring the consoles, get her fairly built. The only issue is going to be these, because I'm pretty sure I have none of them, except for the 6 that I currently have. And then I'm also going to need a few more of these drops. So I may not get Shinku up to level 70 today. I may just work on getting her up to level 60, and then spending whatever pixels we have left on talent stuff. Speaking of which though, I am going to start with the talent stuff. And I believe from memory it was basic attack, ultimate skill. Although I think also from memory we just kind of want to get everything leveled up a bit. So I'll just level them both up. We do have a few of the converting stuff, which is nice. It does look like though we will be able to get everything up to level 4. And this is when we're going to start needing the blue drops. And also when we're going to need to be the next level. So we may actually be able to do more in here than I thought. But I do have a few of the converting stuff. So I reckon we should just get her up to level 60 for now. And then do whatever we can with the talents from there. And that should be enough to get Shinku, indeed, up to her next ascension. And yep, we can level her up. Perfect. Well, now we need quite a few more stuff to go to level 70. Although, as I said, we're not going to worry about that right now. We need to work on these more. So we get the basic attack, which I believe is the most important one, up to level 6. We do not have any of our boss drops, so we can't go further than that. I am hoping, though, we have the stuff to get the other 2 up to level 6 as well. And it looks as though like we can. Perfect. So now we just need to farm the weekly boss to work on any more stuff here. I suppose we can level up the support skill a little bit as well, though. And once again, we can't do these because we don't have the weekly boss drop, which I guess I could probably farm today if I wanted, considering I don't think I'll need to do much more farming for anything else unless I want to farm for a boss drop some more. I mean, we can get that support skill up to level 6 as well, so for now that is her talents maxed out until I get more boss drops. So the only other thing we can really level up currently is her weapon, and then I'll need to farm weekly bosses and her boss drops. So I guess let's go get this weapon leveled up as far as we can, which will unfortunately be level 40, and that is because we need a whole lot more of these. So I guess I could go farm, because I still have some more anomalies to farm. I guess I'll go farm a few more of these, but before we go do that, I might as well do another boss run in here. I probably need another 3 runs in here to get Shinku up to level 70. We don't quite have the pixels for that. However, I suppose I do have 23 of these, so I could use one of them if I wanted. And I mean, I probably wouldn't mind doing that, just so then Shinku is at level 70, and I can then mainly focus on the rest of her team. Okay, so with that boss farmed, we can do the support skills if I want, or whatever these extra stuff are. If I want to do this stuff, I need to level her up again, which we cannot do currently because I need more of these. So, I mean, I guess we could probably level these 2 up because I'm assuming they will do good things for us. And I mean, it uses a bit, but it's not too bad. So we'll get those 2 activated, and that gives us 6 more for these. So I can get all of them up to 8 if I get enough of the other 2 drops we need. So let's start by farming the enemies she wants. Get her up to level 70, and then we'll deal with the talents from there. So we can get Shinku up to level 70 depending on... Yeah, we can. Okay, good. So that is as high as we can bring Shinku for now. And then for the Esper abilities, let's see what we can do. So, I mean, it's not perfect, but I think 866 is going to have to do for now, which leaves our build at a 54 to 144, which is not great, but we do have to remember consoles are really bad on her. But now we're out of the beetle coins, so I think that is all of the building I'm going to be able to do. which is slightly unfortunate because it's not a ton of building, but it's a little bit, so it'll do for now. Now, I don't really have a good testing boss in this game, so I guess I'll just go to the end game mode. I don't know, see if we can clear more of it or something, I guess. I'm not really sure. I mean, in theory, we now have 2 somewhat built teams, so we should be able to clear it. But I guess we'll have a look. So let's quickly get through the Lacrimosa side. And now let me see if I can get my rotations right for this team. So we're not going to have a lot of commentary for the first run, so I can actually make sure I do things properly. Shinku burst, which looks absolutely insane. We spam basics and the super skills whenever we have them, and then mash the ultimate right at the end. Okay, well, we cleared that quite easily. It's a little bit difficult to play, I'll give it that. Although I wouldn't necessarily say it's a super clunky team to play. It's just a little bit weird in the sense that you've got to sit around a bit at the start for Shinku stuff. That being said, it is still quite a fun team. So, I mean, I'm a fan of it and it does fairly good damage. I wasn't looking at damage whatsoever on that run because I was just trying to make sure I do the rotation right. But I guess, I mean, I sort of have it memorized now, so I can try to have a look at what damage we're doing this time. I don't think it's going to do as much as Lacrimosa. I mean, she does almost 60,000 there on her burst. But again, she is also, I think, a little bit better built than Shinku. Okie doke. Shinku burst. Let's have a look. We're seeing not massive damage, but then I think it's more of a lots of damage rather than big damage kind of burst. Yeah, I mean, that did, I think, 25,000 there, which, you know, isn't great. But then at the same time, there were so many hits from that burst that it probably did a decent amount. I mean, it definitely did a decent amount of the actual enemy's HP bar. Shinku definitely doesn't do as much damage as the Lacrimosa team, but it's not far off, I don't think. And especially once I put the same amount of effort I put into Lacrimosa into Shinku, it probably wouldn't be that bad. And I gotta be honest, it's probably one of my favorite teams. Shinku's playstyle is actually kind of fun to me. I mean, it's a little bit weird with all waiting around and everything you gotta do, but I actually don't mind it. I think it's actually pretty fun. And hey, would you look at that? There is, I am assuming, the last one of this fully cleared. And now we get the resetting stuff, which I'm assuming is a lot more difficult. I will be doing that a lot later. I mean, to be fair, I probably do have enough damage to maybe progress through that a little bit more. However, I think I would rather build up my characters a little bit more so I can do it a little bit easier. But with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you liked this video, go check out the last pulling video we did on NTE, which was for the lovely Lacrimosa. And with that being said, do consider subscribing, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.